I did a recording a few weeks ago about an online order of plants I received, and I was sort of hoping to sort of follow the progress of these plants, and I apparently deleted the video, so I'm just quickly going back to sort of just quickly talk about what I've got and what I'm planting. So I've got a couple of dahlias. I've got Fairway Spur, which is salmon pink peach, and Cafe au lait royale, which is apparently is pink cream, but apparently it's really big. It looks lovely in the pictures. I have a giant hosta called T-Rex, suitably. I have an astilbe called Vision in Red, and I have a slightly unusual phlox. I can't remember what this looked like. Palmyra, which is pink, red, and white. But I'm guessing it just must have looked really pretty on the offer, but I can't really remember. And I have some geums called Petticoats Peach, which I'm really looking forward to because these are pink, peach, and apricot. Mine are currently all like yellows, reds, and sort of vivid oranges. So, and I definitely favour pinks and purples. So, yeah, I'm quite excited to see how they come out. I'm just showing you the tubers because I've been quite hit and miss in the past because I've been doing it wrong. So what I'm making sure that I'm doing is putting them in smallish pots then, and they're actually nice and snug, not too deep, and leaving the top exposed and fairly loose, and then not watering them too much. So just going to give it a little bit of water. Right. Fingers crossed for those two. So that's everything in and watered. The geums were a bit tricky because they were kind of, the roots seemed to come down long ways on one of them, definitely, with the plant at the top, and this one. But these two, it seemed to be side on. I've planted them how I think they should have gone in. Let's see, watch this space. And yeah, I will keep you posted on how these all get on. Okay, so it's been 2 weeks since I potted these up from Farmer Gracie. The dahlias have worked pretty well. Let's move that out of the way so you can see. The dahlias are coming up quite nicely. So obviously the trick worked to put them in a smaller container and not water them too much. I literally barely watered them. Apart from that, well, even on the first day, to be honest, put a little bit in, so that's great. The T-Rex hosta is growing. The Palmyra, that was it. Phlox is looking good. The red astilbe, Vision in Red, has gone on magnificently actually. And 2 of the geums have worked. If I remember rightly, this one and this one, what I thought were a bit odd. That one's worked, but this one hasn't. So I'm just going to have a little dig around. Okay, I'm not sure what's happened to that. I think I need to investigate a bit more because it's just going to rot and I don't want to waste it. Oh, that's not good, is it? There's nothing there. There is literally nothing there. Oh, there is. I'm wondering if I can find which way up. Try and work it out. Well, they're definitely roots all underneath. Maybe if I just pop it back in a bit shallow. I'm not going to water that too much. It is moist enough in there, I think. And see what happens. The rest are coming on. These are a bit slow, but at least they're alive. But these are coming on beautifully. It's week 4, so I thought I'd do an update on the bare root planting. I didn't do week 3 because we went away for a week, and I moved the plants somewhere where they could easily be watered by somebody. Didn't necessarily think it through, in as much as they've got very direct sunlight. The first week we were away, the first day, actually, when we were travelling, apparently it was really, really windy. I mean, destruction. So the shade that I had up here, that came down. Some of the roses are over. Yeah, it's been quite devastating. And then on top of that, it was a really, really hot, dry week. So yeah, overall, there's been a bit of destruction, unfortunately. In terms of the bare roots, there's some positives, definitely, but I think I've got some fatalities, possibly through maybe overwatering, if I'm honest, by the look of it. And I've got some, I'll show you in a second, I've got some creatures in here as well, which I'm not very happy about. So yeah, I need to address some of this. Overall, I think it looks pretty impressive. They all seem to be doing, well, with the exception of the geums, they seem to be doing pretty well. I have got a bit of a bug issue on this stilby. See those nasty little yellow, whatever they are, eggs of some description. Don't know if I can focus in on those. Yeah, so I need to get rid of those. What else have we got? I've got a little bit of something going on here on this leaf of this dahlia. I'm not quite sure what's happening there yet. And a little bit on that one. So I need to address that. The hosta, again, I think because it was in direct sunlight, it's doing fine, and it's got some new leaves and everything, but probably wasn't ideal to have left it in direct sunlight. They do like shade, so yeah. The phlox is pretty good. That's doing all right, and I've got an idea where I'm going to put that one, so that's all positive. Yeah, this is one of the, I don't know if you can see those tiny little gnat things that are in there. I think it's because the soil was too moist. I think it was overwatered. There's a bit of a leaf there, just about. This has got nothing in it. I think this is the one that I had the trouble with anyway, so I'm not overly surprised. And then that has also gone. So these I'm going to come back to at some stage. And the rest, I'm going to plant and follow as I put them in on another video or two to see how they progress.